Hello, welcome back to UGC NET Exam Prep. In this lecture, we are going to look at brand equity models. In the previous lecture, we have done all the brand equity models, and in this lecture, we are going to look at the importance of brand equity models. So, let us just begin the lecture now. So, we are going to discuss this one by one. First importance of brand equity model is measuring the brand value. So brand equity models are frameworks that helps the businesses to understand, to measure and to manage the value of the brand. How the management is going to manage the value of the brand, how they are going to make the brand good in the eyes of the customers. That is being studied under the brand equity model. So first importance under this is measuring the brand value. Right, measuring the brand value. So brand equity model go just beyond sales or profits. Here the main aim of the brand is to create a positive impact in the mind of the customers, so that if the customers are looking at the brand, they are feeling that the brand is good, they are keeping their promises, they are delivering the right quality, the right features of the products they want, then that is building good healthy relationship in between the customers and the brand itself. So brand equity models go beyond just selling the products or gaining profits for the customers. They quantify brand strength, which is going to affect the customer loyalty. Customer is going to become more loyal towards that brand. They will be willing to pay more for the products which the brand is offering to them. Then there will be right positioning of the product in the marketplace. For example, Aaker's brand equity model or Keller's brand equity model, all these model help to build good relationship in between the customers and the brand. Customers become loyal towards the brand. All these models helps to strengthen the value of the brand in the marketplace. Second importance of brand equity model is strategic decision making. Now these models helps to make informed decisions regarding what are the marketing strategies that have to be adopted in the near future, so that more sales could be earned, more growth and development of the products could happen in the future. Then how the product will be developed, what are the various stages, where the costing will be done, how the distribution of the product will be done, which are the suppliers that will be involved, right? What are the suppliers that will be involved in distributing the products to the customers? Then what will be the customer, how, what is the engagement level of the customers after taking the product, whether they are satisfied after receiving the product or not. So it helps in making long term decision making right decision for the brand and for the company. For example, if brand awareness is low, if the customer is not knowing much about the brand, but there is loyalty of the products of there is loyalty of the customers that is very high, then the brand should invest more in advertisement. They should advertise a lot so that more and more customers become aware regarding the products, and they get the products, whichever product they are seeing through advertisement, they'll be able to get the product, because there is improvement in the visibility of the products and the brand, the products which is being offered by the brand, right? Now the third importance of brand equity model is to identify strength and weaknesses. So the third point is to identify all these strength, the areas of strength and the weaknesses. In the weaknesses part, the brand has to work upon more, so that the weaknesses turn into strength of the brand. So all these brand equity models show what the brand is good at, what are the areas they are good, and what all are the areas which needs improvement. For example, if there is high brand awareness, there is more customer loyalty towards the product, then all these indicate there is more strength of the product, of the brand in the marketplace, because there is high awareness regarding the products which is being manufactured by the company, and the customers are loyal towards the brand. Now what, there might be weaknesses of the brand even, like there is weak brand differentiation, the company is not being able to differentiate itself from the other competitors in the marketplace. There is even declining market share. The the company is not able to capture so much profits in the market space, so there is lower market share. So all are these areas which have to be worked upon, and these areas could be converted into strength, profitable strength for the business organization. So all these insights, the strength, weaknesses, is very important for building and maintaining a strong brand over a period of time. If a brand want to sustain the market space, then they have to look upon their strength and weaknesses, and they have to work upon the weaknesses so that weaknesses could be converted into strength for the organization. Now, the third importance of brand equity model is understanding the customer perceptions. What the customers are perceiving, how they are looking at the brand, whether there is positive perceptions of the brand or not. So, customer perception is the core of most of the brand equity models. It is the main factor, because if the customers are going to be satisfied, if the customers perception regarding the product is good, then only the brand is going to sustain for a longer period of time. So there are certain important factors like brand recognition, whether the customers are being able to recognize the product or not by just looking at the product. There should be right advertisement of the product so that the recall power of the customers increases. Then there should be brand recognition. The customers need even brand association, meaning that customers should should associate themselves with the brand. They should be able to feel that they are part of a brand through emotional or rational connections that could happen. Then perceived quality, meaning that whichever quality of products the customers are getting from the brand, the quality of those products have to be important. Then only positive perceptions regarding the brand will be formed in the mind of the customers. So all these factors helps a brand to tailor their marketing efforts so that they can improve good brand image in the eyes of the customers, and they can sustain for a longer period of time in the market. Now, the last importance of brand equity model is competitive advantage, to gain competitive advantage. So stronger brand equity, brand strength in the market space leads to having a marketing edge in the market space. They'll be able to differentiate, the competitors will be able to differentiate themselves if they are adopting good brand equity models which is not being adopted by the other competitors. So if certain brand equity model is being adopted by the competitors, if a business is adopting that, if they are offering good value, unique features of products to the customers, right, and then they are offering lower prices of the products to the customers, all the branding features is being involved, like brand strength is being improved, long term loyalty is being kept, presence, knowledge of the product is being offered to the customers. If all these have been employed by the marketeers, by the management, then it will become harder for the competitors to take away the loyal customers from that particular brand, because they are working upon the brand equity model so that they could be at a greater advantage than the other competitors in the market space. So this even offers unique brand elements. If the brand is being offering unique brand style, logo, brand features, pricing of the products, building long term relationship, all these help to differentiate the brand from the other competitors in the market space. So it becomes very difficult for the other competitors to lure away the loyal customers from the associated brand from which they are taking the products for a longer period of time. So, at last, we can say that brand equity models provide a very structured and strategic approach to measure the brand strength. What are the strength, what are the weaknesses which have to be worked upon. It even improves the branding efforts. What are the areas which it provides direction for the brand to work upon. These are the areas which have to be worked upon, and so that profitable venues can be need for a future. All this ensures that there is long term success in the market space. So, all these are the importance of brand equity models. Now, let us look at one question related to this. Which of the following is not a purpose served by brand equity models? Now, this not is very important. Many of the students ignore this not word. So, let us look at the options one by one. First is measuring the value of a brand beyond financial matrices like profits. So, first of all, we have seen that in the first only we have seen that measuring brand value, so sales and profits, it goes beyond measuring the sales and profit. So this option is not right. Measuring the value of the brand beyond financial matrices like profit is a purpose of brand equity model. It not only sees the profit and sales, but it thinks of the brand nowadays thinks of building long term healthy relationship in between themselves and the customers for their sustained growth, right? So option A will be omitted. Next option is guiding strategic marketing and product decisions, right? Product decisions have to be taken place. Brand equity models are being studied, so right product development, right product distribution, warehousing, and all have to be taken into consideration. Product pricing have to be taken into considerations. So option number B is not the answer. Option number C, understanding customer perceptions of the brand. So now only we have discussed that customers are the king of the market space. All the product have to be made according to the needs and perceptions of the customers. So brand equity models are being formed upon the customer's perception. Customers should have positive perceptions regarding the brand. Because of that, brand equity models is being studied. So option number D is option number C will be omitted, and option number D is forecasting macroeconomic indicators for national planning. This is our answer, because macroeconomic indicators is being not studied under this brand equity model. Only branding models, customer perceptions, product decisions, all these are being studied. So our answer will be option number D. So this was all about today's lecture. Thank you. And if you are having any sort of queries, then you can ask that in the comments. I would love to answer that back. And if you are liking my channel, then please subscribe to the channel. This gives me motivation for making new lectures. So this was all about today's lecture. Thank you. Take care and bye bye.